Well. Yesterday we heard very good news because a human rights court had, taking away the suspension lifted of the ban on lawyer Francis-Xavier Sosu, and he's joining us in studio to give us updates to that history. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very fantastic this morning.
Great. I mean, the good news came out yesterday, and how was the feeling?
Well, it was a very ecstatic feeling. I didn't know whether to cry, laugh, dance. It was just a kind of an emotional feeling because of all that went on before the suspension and then the period of suspension. And it was such an emotional feeling yesterday, but I would say I was really excited and grateful to God and at least our justice system for finally giving me an opportunity to take back my profession.
Very well. Lawyer, let's go back a few years and a few months back, because things that led to this event started off with a particular case you were, dealing with, and the person then turned around to accuse you of dwindling and taking some of his money. And so for you, having been someone who set yourself aside to do these pro bono cases and help the people who were downtrodden, how did it make you feel that this was the highlight of your career?
Well, I mean, surely I was a bit disappointed, and I was disappointed because there is always a legitimate expectation, from people you help. You would, if nothing at all, you would recall the story of Jesus, healing the 10 lepers and one coming back to say thank you. So there is always this expectation of some gratitude. It may not be the money or anything, but from people that you seek to assist or help. But it doesn't always happen that way, and that is where the disappointment, comes in. When the same people that you seek to help become the source of accusations and the source of maybe your downfall, or the source of the problems or challenges that you face in life or in your profession. So it was quite challenging to me to just realize that these are the same people that walk to you and cry and in your attempt to assist them, then it becomes a different issue. But then again, it just confirmed what we were told in law school, that the people that you spend time doing pro bono for, they are the people who give you problems. In fact, our lecturers warn us over and over again, but except that when it is a calling and you think that, look, this is divine and you need to do it, the desire to seek justice, outweigh the fear of problems or difficulties or challenges that may become along that line.
This definitely will set precedents for your handling other cases. Do you think in any way it's going to change the way you tackle your pro bono cases, or probably you take a break from even doing them in the first place?
Well, I don't think I need to take a break in doing them. However, I believe that it definitely would make me more cautious. Every situation is a learning curve, and if you are wise, you would always take some good things out of the difficult times that come your way. And I don't want to be foolish. I want to be a wise child and a wise lawyer, and take from all that has happened some very useful lessons moving forward. It definitely will affect the way I deal with clients, particularly those who come knocking at your door at dawn and crying that me mami wo, anami papa wo, you need to do something. It's not all of them that are genuine. And my prayer really is that God gives me the spirit of discernment to be able to see through who is genuine and who is just faking it and who is just coming to seek your downfall.
Very well. The reason for this process was the fact that GLC had said you were advertising and you were involved in gross misconduct. Looking back on the issues that were raised, do you think they were legitimate? And moving forward, how would this affect law practice in Ghana?
Generally, I would say that, I mean, my contention has always been that those issues were not legitimate. However, I mean, we cannot prevent the council from taking those decisions, except that when they are taken within the rule of law and the schemes of rule of law, there are other avenues that you can seek redress, and that's exactly what we did. So sometimes it's always a battle of it's a forth and back battle, and what is beautiful about our legal system is that our legal system is based on the common law, which is based on precedent. So every single thing that happens sets a new precedent, and it helps the system to improve. I believe that with this very decision, it definitely will affect, you know, the charging system, how people are charged, the kind of laws that support the charges that are brought before the General Legal Counsel. It would affect even the sentencing regime. At what point can you impose a particular sentence, and would the sentence be supported by law or is not supported by law? These are very germane and very genuine issues of law that I believe would definitely assist, or will bring some progress in legal practice, you know, in Ghana.
Very well. Finally, the law certainly has a face, a human face to it. And moving back into practice, how do you think this is going to affect your relationship with GLC?
Oh, no, I think that I don't think it's going to affect it at all. I mean, I would continue to accord GLC the respect it is due. And I mean, the target is that, or the main issue is that we all must just learn to live within the remits of the law. Let's do what the law have asked us to do. You know, sometimes, you know, all kinds of things can happen when you are practicing law, and honestly speaking, any practicing lawyer out there can give you a chronicle of issues that can come up as a result of your daily practice and your daily interaction with people. And if for whatever reason anybody feels aggrieved, the person has a right to lodge a complaint. But if those complaints come, everything must be there within the limits of the law, and then we cannot move on. I think, it's going to be a great relationship.
Very well. I would like to say a very big thank you to you, Lawyer Francis-Xavier Sosu, for the fact that the ban has been lifted off him and he's going back to practice. So all pro bono cases, I guess his doors are still open to receive you, although with a discerning spirit, he says. Anyway, unfortunately, we have bad news, and J.H. Mensah has passed on. Remember, he was the brother of the former First Lady of the country, Madame Theresa Kufuor, and he passed away this morning at the 37 Military Hospital. We'll be giving you updates as and when we get them. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more here on New Day.